Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for some of you. Well, Santa's in his wrapping room today, and I'm just relaxing. Anybody wanting to chat, please join in while I will do my job here. Instead of supervising many elves, I get to sit back and relax and enjoy chatting with you and getting a little bit of work done while I'm at it. I think I'll see what kind of music I can bring up here. Wouldn't mind having some music. United Kingdom Silver, welcome aboard. It's nice to see you. Hope I'm finding you very well today. Let's see what we got. All right, nice and quiet. Reg, hi, Reg. It's nice to see you. Oh, I think I got some spare paper for that one. Oh, it's good to have lots of tape on hand. Oh, it's already open. There we go. You want to sell old coins? I know lots of people that want to sell old coins. Are they British coins that you're looking at? George V, King and Emperor. So what denomination are you trying to sell there, or do you have a wide variety? Can everybody hear me okay? Let's see if we got something wrong here. Nope, the sound looks like it's right up. Oh, that's good to hear, Reg. Nice to see you. Yeah, George the Fifth. There's quite a few of those, especially, well, of course, with the one that where he was still Emperor of India. But like in Canada here, we don't go quite as far back as the Great Britain and the United States. But I do know that there were a lot of changes in the British denominations, especially with decimalization and whatnot a few years back. I collect some British coins. I'm working on my collection, 50p's and the £2 coins. Hmm. Just working on a little stocking stuffer here. Right. That's cute. Definitely not a basketball player, that's for sure. Well, we're not actually selling any coins on this channel, United Kingdom Silver. We can discuss it. Ah, my friend and Elf, Coin World UK. I should get you to come up with me. I hope you got a better outfit today. It's getting closer to that time, my friend. there's my link for the if you want to email me and any pictures, and I'll take a look at them. You're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. Why? We're almost there. Red Dirt Productions. Aha. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to be doing a nice little video here for your son. It was an interesting day. With everything going on with the pandemic, they make me wear a white mask, so it's not, at least it blends in a little bit with the beard, but it does look a little odd. And instead of any of the youngsters sitting next to me, they are in a white sleigh on the other side of a banister that I lean against, and the pictures are taken that way. I'm just going to put the link up for anyone who wants to join me. Oh, Bodie's watching me. Well, I can kill two birds with one stone. Hello, Bodie. Bodie, you're from. I got a letter here, and it says that you're living in North Carolina. You're an 8-year-old. And oh, you want cars? What kind of cars are you looking at, Bodie? And an iPad. Oh, my goodness. Well, I'll do the best I can. As you notice, it's getting kind of warm in here, so Santa's got his coat off, a little bit more comfortable. Well, there's an interesting look. There we go. I put the link up there if anybody would like to join me. Just ask to remember it's family friendly, and We can discuss coins if you'd like. We want to discuss what your plans are for Christmas and how things are going. I'm just going to be sitting here doing some wrapping. Oh, kind of like that one. Goes right to the end too. I know that was a bit of a split personality thing there, Dale. So quiet this part of the workshop. It's kind of a nice change. Well, it is getting colder here. You know, it's getting cold when you got to plug the sleigh in. .71 degrees Fahrenheit. Very nice. It's going well below freezing here at night now. Yesterday, actually, it was just above freezing, just a little bit. But that's not going to be for very long. Winters here get very, very cold. We've seen them as cold as -50. I guess you get that cold, it doesn't matter whether you're talking Fahrenheit or Celsius. Okay. Santa's got to take his glasses off so he can see up close. They're for distance. Just trying to squint past those reindeer, see where I'm going. Oh, that's kind of cute. Doesn't match. My elves could do this in seconds flat. I'm just taking my time, just to relax, enjoy. Oh, that matches. We got points set on there. Got points set on there. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, not lose everything. And okay, let's see what kind of a little bow on there if I can find it. That's too big. Hello. That's a nice idea. I could do that. I could do that. Yes, Reg, sometimes children need a and dealing with children with emotional issues can be challenging. I had one of my closlings in his youth he had to be put into behavioral modification and spend a month in the hospital. And when he did come out, it was a world of difference. A world of difference. It hurt us to have to do it, but we also had to sit through sessions and how to deal with the issue. So you're not alone. Just know that it can be frustrating. Nice to see you, Darren. Well, I'll be on for a while. I wonder if this is going to work. I want it to work. Oh, I don't think that's as pretty as that looks. Okay, that was not. Unless I was to weave something through it. Oh, maybe it's too much. Well, let's just go with that. Regular bow. Just trying to find the right size. My big bin of bows. The silver one be? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'll do. I know you are, Reg. I know you are. It's the toughest part with any parent is trying to hold on to that patience we need, because we all want the best for our children. I always put a little extra tape on my bows because the tape it comes with typically doesn't stick. Okay, yeah, that'll do nicely. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, very nice. Okay. Oh, those are too small for that. Waste not, want not. Any of the smaller pieces I tend to hold on to for smaller gifts. Let's look at what we got there. More mature theme. Oh, that's too small. Some spare stuff I'll use for later. Oh, that will do. Very pretty. Nice to see Evil Arch Conservative with us. Yeah, I think this one's going to be. This one's going to be one of those ones that's going to have leftover paper I can use for a smaller gift. Sure, I got that down there. Good. I do have a cutting bar, and I've misplaced it amongst all my supplies. That would have been much easier, but I kind of have them all to do this pretty good. Hey, there you go. Boom. Make sure I only have to trim the one edge. So this is one of those strange years where instead of asking Mrs. Claus for something that's numismatic related, I actually put hints on getting a microphone and a connector for my camera. I have a camera. I'm old, so you know I'm not past a 110 camera very much. But I got this a number of years ago. This one here, and this is one of those cool pics, the Nikons. And even when I took a trip through Europe, I never brought it with me. I just used my iPhone. And I really want to use this. And apparently, I can get an adapter for my computer and run movies off this, which would be a high definition. And that's what I'm looking for is an adapter for that. I have a young family that's outside of a city called Whitecourt that I'm going to drop in and surprise this Christmas, or just before Christmas. Normally I try to sneak in and not be seen when I drop off presents, but this one here is a special one. A young family is adopted 3 children. They're beautiful, and they're way in the middle of nowhere. And I'm going to go and I'm going to physically drop in and say hello to them. Oh, I have. I've looked on Amazon and I've looked in various companies. I like going into the shops if I can. I mean, I do shop online like so many people do these days, but there's places that sell the equipment that I'd like to shop locally a little bit because even though many of us are housebound, I tend to like to support local business if I can, and if I get a decent price for it, well then I'll get it from them. And yeah, there's the odd time when there's no other place to go but on Amazon or Etsy or heaven forbid or eBay, Kijiji. Well, there's so many of them out there. Some I won't go. I don't go to Wish, even though I know a lot of people swear by it. But oh, there's too many. It seems to be there's too many shady deals on that channel to go. I really don't like people taking advantage of others. It's just not right. Probably have to talk to Nick Molnar about that one, Reg. Apparently, he's got a spot that's he likes panning gold. I go down to the North Saskatchewan River every once in a while, and I get a few grains here and there. But it's such a popular spot for people who do gold panning that even when you're down there, you have to try to find a spot past all the little sluice boxes and gold panners along the riverbank. There's only certain spots that you should be looking anyway where the gold will catch. But Nick, he seems to be doing really good. He comes back with some really nice chunks. He's got some nice finds. Oh, my puppy dog is on the alert. Okay, that's it. Try to match the colors up as best I can here. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not aware of any of that stuff, Reg. Oh, I gotta get my recycle bag a little closer. Oh, first one. That was a good choice. Yeah, when it comes to the coin collecting community, Reg, I try to. I'm selective. You know, you go to the channels that you feel the most comfortable with, and if you don't like the content, don't go to it. And I enjoy channels. Actually, I thoroughly enjoyed Stormin CA's. I get a kick out of him. He's quite comical, even though he's been going through some trouble lately. There's a nice looking one. Look at that. And Coin World UK, my family collects. What's another one I could say is a good one? 2-pack is a lot of fun to watch. They Oh, sorry to hear that. My goodness. I'm going to show my age now, but I'm in my day, there was an old saying, there's nothing more sorely felt than an imputation against one's honor. Essentially, when you make a promise, and you should stick to it. And if you can't, have the intestinal fortitude to be able to explain yourself and apologize. You know, we're human beings, we make mistakes, but if you make it so that you have no feelings about it, about the error that you made or the incident, that's sad. That shouldn't happen, but it does. And yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you went through that. Oh, good for you. Oh, I like that one. Look at that. Okay. Yes, it will. Try to waste not one. No. Yeah, I belong to the Edmonton Numismatics Society here in Edmonton, and they haven't had a meeting now. They usually meet once a month, same bat time, same bat channel. And ever since the pandemic, we haven't had a single meeting. But the executive meet every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. And old Santa is not a morning lark; he's a night hawk. So getting all the way across the city to go to these meetings just to say hi to them for a breakfast meeting. I think I've gone to 2 in the last 2 years, and I miss it. I really miss being physically with the group that I had done my collecting with. But with the community online, it has been absolutely smashing, because I've made more friends and contacts in the last 2 years than I had in all the time I've collected. And very close. I have a very good working relationship and a friendship with Dale at Coin World UK. He's an awesome guy, and he puts a lot of effort into his channel, especially the way he's doing his battle chat, which is absolutely a fantastic game. And he co-hosts with me on History Through Canadian Numismatics, and we throw in the British coins there too, because you know what, Britain has got some fabulous coinage. And a lot of us over here in North America have a little bit of problems trying to understand how it worked and how it changed. Once you get onto it, it's fascinating. It's a nice change. Well, I mean, I like collecting the U.S. coins too, but it's nice to diversify a little bit. So I do have all the world coins. I like to have all the countries, and I do have a book. I'll show it to you here in a second here. For all the coins other than the U.S., Britain, and Canada. Canada, I have 14 volumes of the Vista albums. That's from Lighthouse. And I also have, I think, Littleton. I have the Littleton albums for the U.S. I'm not keen on them. I'd love to have the Dansko. They're beautiful albums. And I made a couple albums for the older U.S. coins and the British coins, two separate ones. But the world coins is every other country but those three. Now I put them in alphabetical order. Okay. That's just about right. Ready out as soon as I get the tag and the ribbon on there. Oh, something with red. Maybe a snowman. Snowman look cute. Snowman would fit on there with all that snow. I didn't have to look hard on that one. Hi, Steph. Gilbert Rogers, hello. Welcome to the workshop. Found one. Oh, that's too big. You must have a white one here. I'm gonna have to move around and get. EAC, do Santa a big favor and email me your address again. I went looking for it there last night. I couldn't find it. My fault. With Christmas going on, everything is such a kerfuffle here. Jumping jingle bells, I actually found one. I needed a little bow, not a big bow, a little bow for this. Oh, I wonder if Coin World UK is going to have their Battle Shop on today. If you haven't seen that one, that is incredible, especially since he's done it up with a Christmas theme. Okay, that's not too bad. That's kind of cute. See that okay? Okay. I'm gonna put my bows in here. Just a small supply, so I don't have to keep digging through this giant bucket that I have. There's a wide variety. Oh yeah, this is better. There we go. Ones I'm wrapping aren't that big, so it's not that bad. Okay. What do we have here? Uh-huh. I don't tell me I don't have a piece. No, I don't think I have a piece of the right size. Means I'm going to do a little cutting. Well, it is weekend. That's I really like that. I'm sure I could use some of that. Get some extra there. I'll be able to use this whole piece if I'm careful. That piece or okay. Minimize wastage. Yep, that'll do. one of my favorite elves is Rainbow Unicorn. She's going to be here this week to give me a hand. And we're going to do a special stop on a couple neighborhoods where the mums have organized a visit so that I walk down the streets. They're actually little cul-de-sacs. And we get the list of all the children in every house. And I grab my sack of toys and I walk along the street. And as we go to each street, the mums have an appointed time and they open up the door. And the children are there, and I know the children by name, and I call my owls and I talk to the children from the street so that they're safe. And we run the toys up to them, and boy, do I ever got a lot of cookies and milk and candies and cakes, and oh, I waddle by the time I'm finished those deliveries. Okay, I'm going to increase the music for a bit, and I'm just going to run to check and see what's going on outside the chalet here. I'll be right back. Well, had to go for cookies. That's quite a hobby, Reg. Yeah, I got a bunch of workers from TELUS putting in fiber optic cable. But unfortunately, it's not mine, it's my neighbor's. Victoria, hello, welcome to the workshop. Just in the wrapping room today, but I'm taking a cookies break here. Now you've got me on twice. I wanted to show you something. See if I can get a good video of that. See that coin in the middle? Get rid of the glare. And it's not working. Nope, there it is. You can see a little bit of it there. That's one of the pours that Dale did for me. Dale was kind enough to do a lovely pour based on a challenge coin I sent for the PPCLI, Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry. And he did that pour and had it marked by the legal authorities there as 0.99 silver. And he gave it to me as a gift, which was absolutely wonderful of him. You got me on chocolate chip. Nothing I enjoy more than chocolate chip cookies right out of the oven, except for maybe oatmeal. I really like oatmeal with milk. I like eating cookies with milk over anything else because the milk doesn't detract from the taste of the cookies. And it just feels so good going down with ice cold. Oh, very nice, Reg. Yeah, the only other pour that I have had done so far is Dale had done a Sword and Stone that I fell in love with. I'm a bit of an Arthurian. I love the story of King Arthur. Read all the books, especially from Jack White, his Skystone series and whatnot. And of course, being an old scout myself and the rovering and everything, you're ingrained as an Arthurian. So I got this lovely piece with the Sword and the Stone and got it home. I took a couple of pictures of it. My beloved walks downstairs and she goes, "Oh, that's mine." And I had it for 30 seconds and it's gone. I know it's safe, but I haven't seen it since because she loves that sort of thing just as much as I do. So I said, oh, okay, Mrs. C, it's in the family. It's upstairs. You know, you're keeping it safe. So, my little elf rainbow unicorn makes the most delicious cookies. She comes over here and the kitchen is completely awash with flour and oh, that's good. Where was I? Oh, I gotta find a tag for this. So, and do any of you send out Christmas cards? I know a lot of people haven't been doing it lately, but I still like the tradition of sending out Christmas cards to friends and family. Oh, that's kind of pretty with a silver. Yeah. Oh, that's not a big bow. Oh, there's a nice. There's a bow that's a little better. Yeah. I miss the wider ribbon. And I don't mean the really wide ribbon. I like the ones that are about maybe an inch thick. You can't get them that often anymore. The only ones I seem to be able to get a hold of are the real narrow thing. I got boxes of that stuff. I mean, it's great for tying on tags and maybe curling and adding a little bit extra to your bow, but you're not alone, Victoria. A lot of people don't send them anymore. I get a fair amount of e-cards these days. I've actually even sent out some myself. I like that Jib Jab. They're very comical and a lot of fun to send out. But again, I like putting those Christmas cards up in my display in my kitchen. They look lovely there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Add that to that pile. My calendar. That's an interesting. Yes, Santa does do a little outsourcing. World population is getting really big. Okay. Oh, Can Collectibles. There's another wonderful channel. I love dropping in on Can. He's not only sociable, but his music's great. I'd love to be able to play a guitar. I played a trumpet, but it used to cause the reindeer to howl. It was weird to hear. But Christmas has got to be quite different when you get down to the southern states and you got all that nice warm weather. I was watching, I don't know about you guys, but I love watching not just the Christmas cooking shows. Oh, cookie. Where's my cookie? Hold on, I gotta have a cookie. Anyway, these great cookie challenges and great cake, Christmas cake challenges and stuff. Love watching those things. But to get myself away from the food because I like it too much, I like watching the Christmas light shows. And they had a competition in, of all places, Jacksonville, Florida. I have a friend down there. And they had the most spectacular light displays I've ever seen in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, if they had that up north here with all that snow, wow. But they still made it work. It's just phenomenal. What a lovely thing to see during the holidays. It brightens up everybody's spirit. Santa used to actually drive a city bus, and I would get it decorated. It would be a charter, and I'd be the driver. And the entire inside of the bus was lit up with Christmas lights. And we had hooked it up with Christmas music. So you had all kinds of Christmas music. And everybody had the music for all the Christmas carols with them. So it was all handed out. And everybody, like a potluck, brought goodies. And we laid it out on the common spaces where you can put stuff down. Go on. Cookie stuck in my throat. And we drive around town looking at all the displays. And we even had an occasion where we're heading down to the legislature grounds, and that's one of the more spectacular displays. And I had to pull over to the side of the road for something. I forget what, but there was a person standing there waiting for a regular city bus. And when I pulled up and I opened the doors, he jumped on and he's going, What is this? What am I seeing here? And we said, welcome aboard. We can get you down the road a bit if you don't mind eating some goodies and singing some songs. And sure enough, he joined right in. It was really wonderful. Oh, I think that extra piece might just work. Will it? Oh, I don't think so. Nope. Not quite the right size. Yeah, that one worked. Oh, I think this one will work. Yes, score. Okay, we're going to put that up. Make sure I have enough edge on there. Good. And slide that down a bit. Yeah. And you're awesome too, Can. Thank you for dropping by. You know, when you're not used to the snow and if you prefer warm weather, so be it. Enjoy the warm weather. I would like to be a snowbird. Just 1 year. I'd like to be able to live up north, and then during the winter months, slip down south for a little bit of heat. I was in the Las Vegas area a number of years ago before all this came about, and I went down in March, and people down there, it was lovely. It was like 70 degrees out. It was minus 45 up here, and Mrs. C, she couldn't come with me, so I brought my son with me, and all I could do was send her FaceTime videos of the palm trees while she had like 8 feet of snow outside the door. I felt a little guilty, but you know what? She'll eventually get down there. But I found it comical that people were wandering around with these heavy coats on, and all the pools were closed for cleaning, and because it was apparently, well, it's winter, so it's too cold to go swimming. And we're all like, what? Too cold? Open the pools. We'll go in. But no. You're not the first one. A lot of people do it. Head south. I actually have a large amount of my family that live in Phoenix and in the Scottsdale area. They moved down that way. And a few stragglers that ended up in California. I even had some family that, where in the world did they move to? Was it Wisconsin? There's a branch of the family that ended up out there, and 2 of their sons actually went to war during World War II, and they were serving on the USS Arizona. And unfortunately, the 2 brothers lost their lives during the bombing of Pearl Harbor. So, believe it or not, my family actually has ties to the raid on Pearl Harbor. So our ties with our U.S. brethren is pretty tight. Well, good for her. I think this will get too big. Why aren't you working? I don't want to show light. I know what I can do. Put it back a little bit so it doesn't show. Okay. West Virginia. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Dun, 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 Shenandoah River. No, I didn't say I was a musician. Rest in peace. Well, this is a peaceful time for me right now. I'm not resting, though. I really do like the silver. That's a bigger bow. I can do that. Tag. Something that'll match. Oh, I love that one. That definitely doesn't look like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. That's too nice. Oh, I love those. That is isn't that a pretty tag? It's actually velvet. You can feel it. It's really nice. Okay, yeah. I think I'll go with that one. Oh, yeah. My grandmother, my aunt and uncle, and their children moved to Arizona in 1964 and became U.S. citizens. Of them, only my cousin Rab is alive, and he's got a flourishing family down there, and apparently loves it. I find it just it's one of those places where I don't like the idea of having to rush from an air-conditioned house to an air-conditioned car to an air-conditioned business or restaurant. That's not the way I would want it. It's easier to stay warm by putting a few extra layers of clothes on than trying to stay cool all the time. But, that turned out pretty good. Not to say that I don't like I love Arizona. I love some of the place Scottsdale. I went to a restaurant down there where if you go in and you have a tie on, I'd like to see them try to cut this one off. They'll cut your tie off and they put it on the wall. It's not very nice if you like your tie. Marty's nuts about digging. Welcome to the wrapping room. Cookie break. So I hope this year I get to work a little bit more on, not so much on the U.S. collection. I'm trying to finish up my Canadian. Oh, I was going to show my world coins. I never did get excuse me, to get around to that. So I went into my LCS at West Edmonton Mall, West Edmonton Coin and Stamp. I said, do you have an album that I could use, that I can collect my World Coin collection? They said, well, we have a return here, and you can have it for $7 Canadian. What is that, about $5.50 US? Anyway, I got this, complete with the check. This is a beautiful album. And so I picked it up and decided, okay, for my world coins, not now setting aside US, British, and Canadian, all the rest of the countries I wanted to collect in here. So let's make sure she doesn't pop open. So what I did is I picked up the inserts and started alphabetically. So we got like Australia and Argentina and all the rest of them, right through to whatever the last one is here. But they're in alphabetical order, and I'm not worried about, in these cases, they're raw coins. I'm not worried about, what grade they are or anything. I just want to have a sample of every single country I can. So I've just basically put them in such a way that I can follow them. So we got Italy and Israel, got Germany over there. We got Japan, Malaysia, we got Mexico, the Netherlands, what's that, Peru, Uruguay, Russia, Republic of Colombia, Republic of El Salvador, Republic of Kenya. We've got Spain, Francisco Franco's era. Thailand, Turkey, Switzerland, United Arab Emirates, Yugoslavia, South Korea, some more in the Yugoslavia. Doing it this way, it's a lot of fun. And if you're not worried about, the grade or anything, I mean, you might have something valuable, you don't know. But for the world coins, I'm just doing it so I have to try to get every single country in the world in my album. So I have an example. I use Coinoscope to try to identify them. I don't know how many of you have used that one, but that's probably the handiest app I've ever had. It's not perfect, but boy, does it ever help with those that are in Chinese or Japanese or some Arabic. You don't know what they are, but you go on the Coinoscope, and sure enough, they show that up, and you can actually compare the symbols to make sure that you have a relatively good idea that you have the right country. So I recommend that to anybody, to get the Coinoscope. But yeah, that's how I do my world coins. It's nothing fancy, but so anybody asks me, well, what do you consider world coins? Anything but Britain, US, and Canada. All the rest of the world sitting in one book. Kind of like my naughty and nice list. Oh, Santa kicked the bucket. That's not good. That's right, Coinoscope. And if you've never tried it before, you'll have a lot of fun with it. I had so much fun with that thing. I could not believe how good it actually was. Okay. I remember the old days when I used to be able to pick things up a lot easier. Ooh, got a tag down there. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, no. I have to find a little girl to put that in. They're present. Okay. That's a good question. I think Dale is going to be coming up. What's the time here? Let's take a look. In about an hour. And if he does, I'll be switching over and joining him there. Give him a hand because I love his theme. He's got a Christmas theme. Okay. Someone wants a book. And that one's going to take a bigger roll of paper. Oh, there it is. I find a lot of cases when people ask for certain things. I find things like this book here a little sad, and it's hard for me to find happy paper to go with it because there's nothing happy about what happened with the Titanic. But they want history is history. It's like our coin collecting. That's the part that I like the best about it, is the history behind what went on during the time these coins are minted. And in a lot of cases, when we go through our sessions, we try to do it twice a week. We've discovered that there's a lot of things that we didn't even know, and we're like, that really happened in that year? I never heard of that. And so we're actually learning through our numismatic adventures what went on in the world. I think this one will work okay. All the way. Yes. Yes, you worked. I don't want to put any tape on the book. I did I'm pretty sure many of you don't know that I'm not just a numismatist. I'm an exonumist, for correct way of wording it here. Items that are related to numismatics, but they typically, well, they're not true numismatics. And there's two things I do. Like, for instance, challenge coins. I collect challenge coins, but only challenge coins that are persons, places, things that I've been involved with. So it's a running history of my life. So my collection's pretty big. A lot of military stuff in there. And I do the displays based on the sacrifices our men and women did during all the different conflicts since World War, well, actually since the Boer War, actually. I go back as far. And some of them are, they're commemoratives that I pick up. They're not actual coins as such. They're more rounds. But some of them are. And I look for things that have a tremendous impact, and I put them in display. And they're things that need to be remembered, because if we forget important things in life and throughout history, they tend to repeat themselves. And some of the things that have happened throughout our, even just the last 100 years or so, you don't want that stuff to repeat. We want a world full of joy and happiness. And sure, it's hard to do, but you know what? We should always strive towards that end if we can. So my displays with the Exonumia display that. And I'll show you one of the ones I did. It's in my mind, it's extremely powerful. almost finished the tape on this one. I'll grab it for you and I'll show it to you. And that's where the diversity of this hobby is amazing. There's, whether you're into classical numismatics or exonumia or into mint coins or into your Canadian coins or U.S. or constitutional or whatever it might be, modern stuff, the old stuff, you can find your niche, or you can do a variety of everything. Even throwing stacking in there, because yeah, I stack too. I think it's just a good idea. Yes, I'm aware of that, Marty. Okay. Yeah, a third-class passenger by the name of Theos Conlon. He didn't make it. He fell out of our gene pool. Terrible way to go. I keep kicking the bucket. That's not a good sign. Okay. I'm going to do a background on what I'm going to show you. And you can understand why I did the display that I did. Oh, it's got to be 55 years ago now, at least. No, maybe even, yeah, about 55 years ago. I was sitting in the kitchen of a very good friend of mine in Windsor, Ontario. And I won't say their names, but they had German names. I noticed his mom, who was one of the best bakers, she used to make these cookies. Oh, here we go with the cookies again. These German moon cookies with the sugar frosting. Oh, remember it like it was yesterday. I call her Mrs. W. Mrs. W. I noticed something about your one hand. And she said, yes, in a very strong German accent. I said, well, first off, I noticed that you're missing a thumb. So she didn't have a thumb. And she had these numbers tattooed on her arm. And she went on to explain that she was in one of the concentration camps. And while she was there, she actually fell in love with one of the German, he wasn't a guard, he was actually an admin, but she had fallen in love with him and he fell in love with her. And the guards of the camp started to become suspicious. So they called him out and they pulled him into a room and they actually had him cut off her thumb to prove that he had no feelings for her. And he did it because, not that he wanted to, but he had no choice. And it saved her life and his, in that soon after that, he managed to help her and a bunch of her family escape the concentration camp. Again, he was still suspect, but they shipped him off to Berlin. So the war ended. He eventually found his way across Europe, and they met up somehow, and they ended up moving to Canada, and they started a family here. So I got this directly from him, because when I asked her about it, she says, "Oh, you have to ask Mr. W about it." And he took myself and my buddy into his back room, where he opened up a trunk, and he still had his uniform. And I believe it was what was it called? He was with a Wehrmacht. And sure enough, I discovered that the war that war was one of the worst things that ever happened, especially to the Jewish people. I mean, it was bad for everybody, but what they did to try to eradicate them was terrible. So during my lifetime, I made a point of visiting Israel, and I went there twice, both times with the United Nations peacekeeping force. And while I was there, I got to know many of the IDF, and I was actually invited to Masada for a swearing-in ceremony for their military, and they gave me a coin for Masada that they give to all their soldiers, and it says, "We shall remain free men." And I said, you know what? There's a lot leading up towards that. There was the persecution in the ghettos, the trains to the camps, and eventually the liberation of those camps. So I wanted to show how that situation in the world had happened, progression through coinage. So I built this, and as you can see, the smallest one is the coins that the Nazis made for the wars, or for the ghetto, and that was what they used for currency. The middle one celebrates the liberation of the camps, and the large one is the one from Masada, that they shall remain free men. It shows the progression of the Jewish people, and that is my tribute to what those people managed to do and come out of with not a tragic but yet amazing history. And that's what I like about numismatics, is that we can do visual representations of things like that history right there. That's right. Peace. Let there be peace on earth. It may begin with us. Shalom. L'chaim, to life. Okay, we're tag time. We got to get this Prezi wrapped. There we go. Finished up. Okay, got lots of green. That's mistletoe. Green and white. Oh, sweet. That didn't take long. Interesting, the way that's done. Oh, yeah, that does it. Yeah, because I collect the Royal Canadian Mint, actually Royal Mint as well, military coins. I do up the displays, and the displays have been so well accepted. The West Edmonton Mall and West Edmonton Coin and Stamp invite me each year to set up a display on their behalf when the Mint are doing their coin exchanges, which, by the way, are pretty fabulous. There we go. That turned out pretty nice, actually. I'm going to slip you right there. We got one more to go. And then, what time are we looking at here? Oh, yeah, it's getting close to that time. I'm hoping. Recycle boxes, they work. Oh, I get to do some serious wrapping here. I need some tissue paper. Tissue. Tissue. It's kooky. Lend me your comb. Oh, I just dated myself there. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Very deep within. Oh, yes, I do have some. I want green and red, sparkly. Oh, that's why I'm starting to sing. I don't hear my music. So has everybody got all their Christmas shopping done now, or are you still looking to get those few little things done? What do we got there? Oh, someone was waiting for me. Went in the back. Oh, hello. You've been waiting patiently, hiding in the back. How are you?
Good.
Are you Bodie?
Yeah.
Hi, Bodie. I
Hi.
thought that was you.
What did you want to ask him?
Where are your reindeers at?
They're in the stable. They're resting. I'm in the wrapping room.
See all the presents he's wrapping?
Yeah.
Okay,
So I see
Santa,
you're wanting cars. What kind of cars are you wanting, Bodie?
Racing cars.
Racing cars?
Yeah.
So you like going fast, do you?
Yeah.
Now, are you looking for Matchbox cars? Are you looking for model cars? What are you looking for?
Racing cars.
Hot Wheels. You like Hot Wheels?
Yeah,
Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels are nice.
Okay, Santa, he wanted to ask you about the reindeer, so we will let you go and let you finish wrapping all your presents for all the kids.
What would you like to know about my reindeer?
He just wanted to know where they were.
Oh yeah, they're in the stable. They're tucked away nice and warm. It's cold up here. We're far north from you.
Yeah.
He's at the North Pole in Canada. He's in Canada. It's cold and snowy up there.
Oh, really cold. So we get ourselves some nice warm fires going and keep ourselves nice and toasty until we can get down south and visit you. Now I go, oh, the reindeer are like, oh, this is so nice out here. You're really lucky, Bodie.
Yeah.
Ask him.
What kind of cookies?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I like shortbread, but you know what? I like any cookie with a nice cold glass of milk because the milk doesn't take away from the cookie flavor. Hot chocolate chip cookies are delicious. Oatmeal cookies are delicious. So you can't go wrong. I even like Oreos. I like them all.
So you get to leave him Oreos and a cold glass of milk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I need that to keep up my energy because boy, I got to move really fast.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye, Santa.
Bye. Bye, Bodie. It was really nice to see you. I love it. Take care. That was really nice. Nice to see Bodie. Oh, speaking of cookies. Oh. You a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, I want to use this one. I'm going to match my wrapping paper with this label only because it is beautiful. Oh, it was my pleasure there, Red. Nothing like the Christmas magic in a child's eyes. There's something spectacular about it. Well, that's going to fool whoever gets that because that's definitely not going to be chocolates. No. Oh, this has got to be red. Red and white. Got to be red and white. Oh, and I got some nice bows for that too. Oh, yeah, this is great. Ooh, lots of paper. This was the long one. Oh, I think I don't think I'll need that much paper. Have a good one, Reg. All my love to the family. Oh, yeah. That's enough to do a small present. Nice red boat. Gotta be a good one. That's not pure red. That's awful big. But it looks so good. I do that when I lose my glasses. You know, it never fails. You lose your glasses and you need glasses to find your glasses. Oh, I truly do love this gift. This is a really beautiful gift. That turned out really nice. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Go back. Where did you go? We lost a ribbon. A rogue ribbon. Where'd you go? Where did that rogue ribbon go? That will never do. There it is. Yeah, that's with extra tape too. Must be the heat down here. There we go. Mm. 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 I don't think I need to wrap that one. Just needs a tag. If I can get a simple tag. too big. Oh, those are pretty. Those are nice tags. Let's set that aside. I may use that. Maybe match up the wrap with the tag. Need something red and white. It's got black in it, but there we go. Just tie that on there. You're gonna have to ask Mrs. C about this one. I'll be back in a second. There we go. Nice cold glass of milk. Always a good thing to have. With a cookie. Oh my goodness. Outstanding. Well, hi Santa Puppy. How are ya? Yeah, you're hiding down under the table there. Looking like, well, where's mine? Where's my cookie? I want a cookie too. Oh, now how I can do this. Manipulate the ribbon through the bow like that. Don't fight me. Stubborn snowman, don't fight me. There we go. Oh, love this song. Come on, it's blocking me. There it is. You need needle nose fingers for some of these jobs. There. Okay, no wrapping involved. Look at that. That turned out okay. All right. What have we got here? This doesn't make sense. I thought this was supposed to be a foot massager, not a waffle maker. I'm confused. Click on this now. You too, Red. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Well, folks, it's just about that time when I check in on my old buddy Dale at Coin World UK. And if he's on, I'll be popping up there. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to be on here quite a bit over the next little while. Not while I'm out doing the major work, but when I have my breaks or a little quiet time, I'll sit here with you for a while. So, have a blessed day, and we'll catch you a little later.